for what they are. At times so self-destructive, with no intent or motive. But behind this emotion, my sensible heart, my sensible heart. See, I'm no king, I wear no crown, but desperate times they seem over now. But still I weaken somehow, and it tears me apart. It tears me apart. But I hope to learn as time goes by that I should trust what's deep inside, burning bright, oh burning bright, my sensible heart, my sensible eyes, my sensible heart, my sensible heart.
Good afternoon. If you are able to do so, please join me in standing for the arrival of the Honor Guard and the family of Carson Murray Brosnikoff. Please be seated, and thank you for standing. On behalf of Carson Brosnikoff's entire family, I would like to welcome you here and thank you all for coming. My name is Ben Penner. I am a paramedic and the Edmonton Zone EMS chaplain. While I did not have the pleasure of knowing Carson personally, his father, Randall, and I began our careers together in EMS, wide-eyed and terrified in our early 20s. And in this, I'd like to believe that I was given some small window and insight into the young man that Carson, in part, grew up to be. Earnest and infectious curiosity, tenaciously helpful, a strong sense of wonder and adventure. I was able to sit with and dialogue with Carson's family. And seeing the meticulous care with which his service was poured over and planned by his mom, Amber, and the rest of the family, I knew that he was deeply loved. I saw belly laughs amidst grief and a certainty in knowing what Carson would like and what he would adamantly not like in his service. And I knew then that he was a young man seen, known, and accepted, and not only accepted, but relished and adored for his authenticity. It is an absolute pleasure and an honor to have a small part in commemorating and celebrating the life of this young man. While Carson may not have been feverishly religious, his parents assure me that he would like some liturgical elements woven into today's service. As such, if you're willing to do so, please join me in a prayer and a request for a blessing on today's service. God of grace and comfort, we thank you for Carson and for the place he holds in our hearts. We thank you for the love through which he was raised and the care with which he was surrounded. As we remember times of tears and laughter, we thank you for the love that was and is shared because of him, reflecting that love which you've poured on us. Father, you have placed the responsibility of honoring and commemorating Carson in our hands today and in the days to come, and we ask for the wisdom to do so faithfully and dutifully. We thank you again for the gift of this young man. Lord, we ask for peace and comfort for Carson's family and friends, that they might be and feel surrounded by a community of support and showing your love for them. We pray these things in your name. Amen. Corrie ten Boom, a Christian author and shelter provider for Jews fleeing the Holocaust, wrote that a measure of a life is not in its duration, but in its donation. When I'd asked Carson's parents to describe him so that we could thread elements of him into the more liturgical parts of the service, what most quickly and enthusiastically came forward was his sacrificial devotion to the people in his orbit. Before anything else, and certainly before considering himself, Carson would wholly and devotedly support his family and friends. He simply adored helping the people he loved. If he was asked for financial support, Carson would give his own rent money, often at the bewilderment of his parents. These occurrences, in their individual moments, are often easily overlooked as singular acts of kindness. When seen collectively, though, as one of the defining and most immediately evident characteristics of a young man, relay the impact of a life, albeit short in duration, but rich in donation. Carson, as both a child and a young man, was uniquely blessed with an analytical mind. He had a penchant for solving puzzles and finding unique solutions to logistical and even household problems. At a young age, Randall told me, he would look to Carson curiously to see his unique perspective in solving automotive and mechanical problems that Randall himself was struggling with. Carson would throw himself ardently into his passions. He was, and I want to get the percentage right according to his folks, 100,000% invested in the projects he would take on. He did it all, or he didn't do it at all. To revel in and watch in wonder, as a child develops and dives into those passions, develops fascinating abilities and a capacity for insight, is an indescribable blessing for a parent, a grandparent, and even a godparent in any context. All of this becomes profoundly important in understanding the worlds that we most specifically, Carson's family and friends now walk. In Carson's passing, the weight of loss is heavy. But the call to comfort is found in celebrating the unique and precious gift he was to all of those within and beyond his sphere. While the loss is felt most gravely and evidently by the people to whom Carson was closest, so too should the gift of his life and the intimacy with which you knew him be relished and celebrated by the people to whom Carson was closest. Grief and the experience of love are not something to be finished or moved on from. They are to be lived through and with. You have loved and been loved deeply by Carson. In Matthew 5:4, Christ, during the Sermon on the Mount, declared point of factly, that blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. He immediately moves on to the other Beatitudes. Blessed are the meek, blessed are the merciful, blessed are the righteous. But if you were one of the ones who mourned, I'm sure you wished he would stop and elaborate on how is it we were supposed to be comforted. The most literal long game answer is etched throughout Scripture, and it is the hope and provision of salvation. The real-time, yet subtle and poignant subtext, though, is that comfort in mourning is uniquely found in, through, and despite loss. That comfort in mourning is not the end of mourning, but the unique experience and unique perspective in having been gifted this wonderful young man in your lives. Carson, like me, was a fan of the MCU, that is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And a quote from the character Vision, and that's a deep-cut character reference for you who don't follow Marvel, but Carson would get it, probably most succinctly encapsulates the experience of grief. What is grief, if not love persevering? This suggests that grief is the enduring continuation of love for a person who is gone, with the loss making that love even more profound, and the perspective of the role and gift they were in your life most evident and luminous. Our task today is to celebrate and honor the memory of Carson Brosnikoff. We're here in our best clothes with full but heavy hearts, bringing together our individually and communally pieces of Carson that he poured into each of you, so that we might share a broader picture and celebrate fully, corporately, who he was for all of you. And we hope to remember him now and forever in a way that would honor how much he meant to us. At this time, Carson's family would like to play a song chosen by Carson's sister, Charlie, as an opportunity to simply reflect on Carson. The song is Save You a Seat by Alice Warren. After the song, Carson's godparents, Ashley Lavoie and Aaron Farrand, will be providing a reading.
I can hear the words you speak when the west wind whispers. I can hear your voice ring clear in the evergreens. Am I who you thought I'd be? Am I what you pictured? Did you have me standing here in your wildest dreams? Oh, just like a memory, you never left me. You just left too soon. I'll save you a seat next to me. You're always at the table. Hope you're proud of what you see. Watching with the angels. You're written in my soul. It's your blood that I bleed. Wherever you are, wherever I'll be, I'll save you a seat. So I still get shivers, running like a family car down on Corford Day. Did you find Mom up there? Tell me, are you with her? I wonder if the ones who go miss the ones who stay. Oh, just like a memory, you never left me. You just left too soon. I'll save you a seat next to me. You're always at the table. Hope you're proud of what you see. Watching with the angels. You're written in my soul. It's your blood that I bleed. Wherever you are, wherever I'll be, I'll save you a seat. Keep your room like nothing's changed. Tried to love, but it's not the same. Now damn near broke when I heard your name. You had to go, you couldn't stay. So I'll save you a seat next to me. You're always at the table. Hope you're proud of what you see. Watching with the angels.
I guess first of all, thank you all for coming. As we all know, Carson was born in April of 2003, and my twin and I, not only on that day, became auntie and uncle, but we also had the special roles given to us as godfather and godmother. We would like to speak about what an amazing older cousin our godson was. Go ahead. Carson had to wait 9 long years to become a cousin for the first time. Logan and Bentley were born a month apart in 2012, with Easton and Aisley joining our family over the next few years. And with Charlie Barley, the total amount of kids became 6. With such an age gap, it would be natural to assume it difficult for the children to build close relationships, but this was not the case. No matter, that's my turn.
That's my turn. That was supposed to be mine.
But these are my words. So no matter the occasion or venue, the 6 kids always seemed to have the best time together. They played sports, played hide and seek, video games, and they bounced on the infamous and indestructible trampoline at Grandma and Grandpa's house. Even as the world locked down in the March of 2020, they played on the beaches of Mexico, celebrating Grandma's 60th birthday. As Carson became a young man, he would text me every December asking what the kids wanted for Christmas. I would explain that Santa, parents, grandparents, uncles and aunties spoiled them enough,
It wasn't his job to buy them gifts. I'm not sure if this was a common theme, but he didn't listen to me. And he did it anyway. It just showed how much he cared about them and the kind of giving heart that he had. So from me, thank you to my godson for being such an amazing cousin. We love you. May the force be with you. And may you rest in peace. Your turn.
First of all, I just want to say thank you to my strong and beautiful sister, Amber. I love you so much. And Randall, thank you for trusting and giving us that honor of being his godparents. I will continue to honor Carson every day. Our parents have a big window in front of their living room, and as we would all start arriving for family gatherings, as we did often, the cousins would say, "Where's Carson and Charlie? Are Carson and Charlie coming?" Then they would jump up and say, "Carson and Charlie are here." And they would race to the front door to greet them. I'm going to miss this, the excitement the little cousins got whenever they would see their big cousins. We would get together often every birthday, holiday, or just to get the cousins together if it's been a while since everyone has busy schedules. Christmas time was also a very special time with the cousins. We would all sit around the tree together like me and my siblings did growing up. And we carried that tradition on with our kids, sitting in the living room, opening presents together. It would be an absolute disaster from all the tissue paper and wrapping paper being thrown everywhere, but they all had so much fun and excitement watching what each other got. Christmas is always extra special in the Ferrand house. It is also Papa's birthday. When Carson was a baby, I had the greatest pleasure to spend lots of quality time with him as I was his babysitter. So I have lots of Auntie and Carson moments, which I will forever cherish. We would go to the parks, go for walks, have sleepovers, watch hours of Thomas the Train. We would also build Lego. Oh, let's be honest, I supervised. I don't have a clue on how to build Lego. And Carson is always the Lego building champ. Carson was a part of my wedding back in 2013, and he was oh so handsome. He loved his Uncle Mark, and his Uncle Mark loved him. They had a great relationship, and they bonded over Star Wars, cars, of course Call of Duty, and Lego. We also watched Carson become a big brother. He loved and adored his sister so much. They had such a beautiful sibling bond. Charlie Barley, Carson is always right here with you, and he is so incredibly proud of you. Carson touched the lives of everyone he met. So much love, joy, and light. I will forever hold my memories of Carson close to my heart. He truly had the kindest heart, amazing smile, and laugh. Carson's passing is a huge loss to many, but it's a huge loss to entire families. Until we meet again, my buddy. Love always, your godmama. Thank you.
Providing a eulogy for a loved one can be an emotionally rending and daunting task. But oftentimes, eulogies write themselves. Sometimes we are blessed in simply and candidly and earnestly relating the experience of growing up in a circle of love. Here to provide the eulogy, awash in love and bravery, is Carson's sister, Charlie Brosnikoff.
Oh, wow, okay. On behalf of our family and Carson, we want to thank everyone for being here today to celebrate and remember his beautiful life. Thank you to everyone who traveled to be here today, and for those of you who have joined us online. I know Carson would be very grateful to see all of the love in this room. Oh my goodness. For those of you who don't know, my name is Charlie, and I had the honor of being Carson's little shitster, as he named me a long time ago. I wear that name with pride only because it came from Carson. I shared 6,856 days with my brother, and I would give anything for just one more. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I'm unorganized. There is a small chance I will get through this without crying, and I know that that's okay, so just bear with me. With great love lost, we experience great pain, and I love my brother beyond words that I can't even share. Carson Murray Brosnikoff was born on Wednesday, April 2nd, 2003 at 4:56 a.m. in St. Albert, Alberta. He weighed in at 7 pounds and 11 ounces. Back then, they didn't have gender reveal parties, so my parents weren't sure if he was going to be a boy or a girl. But my mom was convinced that he was a girl, and they had the name Riley chosen. As many things in his life unfolded, a quick decision was made, and Carson was named as that felt right. Now, Riley has her own story, but you have to ask my dad about that. Carson was born with some complications to his health that were unknown until he arrived, and that became the first chapter of his battle. He fought through many years of surgeries and always showed a brave and courageous outlook when he had to. His bravery was always something that I admired. There was something in particular that helped Carson through it all, and his name is Dangles. Dangles was adopted by Carson from the Calgary Zoo when he was very little. When I came around, I wanted to have my own Dangles, so my mom found me a pink one. She was my favorite thing. I ended up starting mine on fire, but that's a story for a different day when I'm less emotional. Anyways, Dangles went through everything Carson did. If Carson had to get an IV, Dangles got an IV first to show Carson that he would be okay. Dangles always rocked a hospital bracelet and IV tape. Who knows how the anesthetic worked for him? Throughout all the years, Dangles was carried with Carson, and never did they separate. Now, Dangles will be loved by the rest of us and will forever be 22. Later in his life, Carson had other health issues arise, and again, he faced them head on. We almost lost him in March 2025 after an accident, but he fought and came back to us. We are so grateful for the last 6 months of time that we may have not have had with Carson. Carson lived a full 8,206 days of life. Now let's get to the good stuff. Carson was tall, light, and handsome. He was charming, moody, and unapologetically Carson, always. He was honest, kind, stubborn, smart, and a natural problem solver. Many girls had crushes on him, and I was told he had game, which I think is gross, to be honest. Carson was a great driver since he was 2. He used to backseat drive and frequently embarrassed my mom from his car seat, telling other drivers to pick a lane when he felt that the traffic wasn't flowing as it needed to. He also got impressive driving skills from our dad. As his driver's abstract will tell you, speed. Carson loved cars. In fact, he had 6 cars in the span of 6 years. And yes, he loved to personalize each and every one. Every car had a colored accent, which Carson displayed proudly. Carson loved road trips, and we were fortunate to make many memories on the road as kids. One trip to Jasper on May long weekend, we had the pleasure of meeting a grizzly bear in the wild. Mom scooped me and Jax up, and Carson ran for his life while Dad tried to warn the bear away. Carson was very vocal in warning the remaining campers in the campground of the impending bear attack that they were about to have. Thankfully, we made it through the night, and needless to say, we never tented again. He and Dad had the opportunity to go to the beautiful Okanagan a few times over the last couple of years, and Carson always marveled in the scenery along the way. He was alive in nature and loved the mountains and the ocean. We were very lucky to grow up with a pool at Papa Murray's house, and Carson was an excellent swimmer. Carson was fortunate to travel to Mexico, the Dominican Republic, PEI, Vancouver, Seattle, California. California is where Carson obtained his first license at 10 years old at his beloved Legoland. He was very proud of it. Carson loved fixing things. He was a natural problem solver and was able to make everything have a purpose or repurpose. He loved helping people. He was kind and thoughtful. One time in Canmore on a road trip with Mom, they ended up having to make a trip to the hospital for a broken fingernail. More to that story, ask my mom. And he happened to see a lone woman in a window at the senior center and asked to go in and visit with her. Needless to say, Mom and him ended up at Safeway buying flowers and a teddy bear to leave this woman with some love. That was Carson. He just had a way of making you feel like you were the only person in the room. He was particular and eccentric. If you started a conversation about Star Wars, Lego, video games, cars, rap music, or anything brightly colored, you were in for a treat. Just don't get in a car with him if you aren't ready for a ride. Carson hated cake, salad, the smell of latex, the dreaded family Ferrand birthday hat, and being the center of attention. There were not a lot of other things that he disliked. Carson loved sipping on a root beer in his robe, or mine, which he did wear better. He was always drawn to plush things, blankets, slippers, and big comfy hoodies, which we all stole from him. His prized baby blanket is here today with us. Carson was easygoing and easily lovable. Sorry. There will never be another one of him. Carson, we love you. We're proud of you. Please rest peacefully and know that we will always love and remember you forever and always to infinity and beyond. Oh, I need Kleenex. Okay, whatever.
let's dance in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not? Let us die young or let us live forever. We don't have the power, but we never say never. Sitting in a sandpit, life is a short trip. The music's for the sad man. Can you imagine when this race is won? Turn our golden faces into the sun. Praising our leaders and getting in tune. The music's played by the madman. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever, forever young. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever young. Some are like water, some are like the beat. Some are a melody and some are the beat. Sooner or later they all will be gone. Why don't they stay young? It's so hard to get on without a cause. I don't want to perish like a fleeting horse. Used like diamonds in the sun, and diamonds are forever. So many adventures could happen today. So many songs we forgot to play. So many dreams swinging out of the blue. But let them come true. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever, forever young. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever, forever young. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live
Hi, Robin. Hi, Robin. Hi, Taylor.
Root beer.
I hope we can see
Root beer.
I hope we can see next year.
Hello there, the angel from my nightmare,
Root
the
beer.
shadow in the background of the morgue, the unsuspecting victim of darkness in the valley. We can live like Jack and Sally if we want, where you can always find me, and we'll have Halloween on Christmas, and in the night we'll wish this never ends. We'll wish this never ends.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always. This sick, strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time. indecision to call you and hear your voice of treason. Will you come home and stop this pain tonight? Stop this pain tonight. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head.
Are you alright? All of a sudden you went away. Are you alright? I hope you come back around someday. Are you alright? I haven't seen you in a real long time. Are you alright? Could you give me some kind of sign? Are you alright? I looked around me and you were gone. Are you alright? I feel like there must be something wrong. Are you alright? 'Cause it seems like you disappeared. Are you alright? 'Cause I've been feeling a little scared. Are you alright? Are you sleeping through the night? Do you have someone to hold you tight? Do you have someone to hang out with? Do you have someone to hug and kiss you? Hug and kiss you, hug and kiss you. Are you alright? Are you alright? Is there something been bothering you? Are you alright? I wish you'd give me a little clue. Are you alright? Is there something you wanna say? Are you alright? Just tell me that you're okay. Are you alright? 'Cause you took off without a word. Are you alright? You flew away like a little bird. Are you alright? Is there anything I can do? Are you alright? 'Cause I need to hear from you. Are you alright? Are you sleeping through the night? Do you have someone to hold you tight? Do you have someone to hang out with? Do you have someone to hug and kiss you? Hug and kiss you, hug and kiss you. Are you alright? Are you alright? Are you alright? Hey.
So you think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil?